What did you think of the song?
The song was good, up-tempoed. It's good with the lyrics because she's talked about how she got over her ex after what he did to her, and she just cut him out of his life. So the tempo of that suits the lyrics.
I think, in my opinion, it was good. It was very upbeat, quite good to the ears. I wouldn't mind listening to it from time to time. So, in my opinion, it was a very good, music to listen.
I thought it was great and all, but like I personally wouldn't choose it as my main song. But yeah, I'll listen to it like a couple of times.
What types of clothes do you think that the character should be wearing in a music video?
The character should be wearing brightly coloured clothes because where she talked about her getting over him, you wouldn't want to have dark clothing because it would connotate that she's still feeling depressed, and that would contrast with the lyrics.
From listening to that song, I would say casual clothes, but don't make it kind of like dark clothes, but more like, I won't say bright, but the kind of song it is feels a bit more upbeat, so you wear clothes that kind of like match that kind of song. So having those kind of clothes would kind of, I think, in my opinion, would fit it.
But since this will be a sad song, yeah, it'll be like dark clothes, but also fashionable that people could like look and like wear.
So do you think like this music video should be like a performance music video, so have her performing on stage, or should it be more like a narrative, like telling a story?
I think it should be more about like a narrative because she's talking about how she got over, how like he was her life, and then she lost him, and then she hit like an all-time low, and then she got back, picked herself up, and carried on with her life. So I think it should be more like a narrative because it's like she's telling a story.
A performance instead of a narrative, because after listening to it, it feels like a performance will fit it more. Because I can understand the narrative where you can like, it's more like telling, kind of like a narrative. But when you have performance, it can have type of song, it can have more of an effect, and young people like more like performance type music and stuff like that. So I think performance would be a good match for it.
I think it should be a narrative because.
So what type of scene should I incorporate into my music video?
Like when she, at the beginning when she's talking about it, you could have like flashbacks of memories, or like her going through like boxes of stuff that they've done together, and then you can have a like just leaving that behind and carry on with her life.
To those certain sections would be different for each scene. So basically, maybe like, oh, how can I say, like, how can I describe it? It's like maybe one time when they're by themselves and doing singing and such. Another one where maybe it's more like serious. It could be like as kind of like ripping something, being angry, well, showing anger, kind of like, but still like keeping like the high beat of what the song is, and that's what I think personally. What kind of scenes there should be to fit the kind of song it is.
It really depends on the concept of the song and how the song is.
Alright. Any negative points?
No, it's really good. The song, the tempo suits the lyrics. The lyrics suit the tempo. It's not too depressing. I think it will appeal to both